The French Revolution was a significant period of social and political upheaval in France from 1789 to 1799. It was a time of great change that marked the end of the monarchy and the beginning of the French Republic. At the heart of the French Revolution was the idea of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The French people were tired of living under the oppressive rule of the monarchy and wanted a more democratic government. They believed that everyone, regardless of their social status, should have a say in how the country was governed. The French Revolution was also fueled by economic and social tensions. The country was in financial crisis, and the people were struggling to make ends meet. The divide between the rich and poor was growing, and the working class was becoming increasingly frustrated with their lack of representation in the government. The revolution began with the storming of the Bastille on July 14, 1789. The Bastille was a symbol of royal tyranny, and its fall was seen as a victory for the people. This event marked the beginning of the revolution, and soon after, the French people began to take control of their country. Over the next 10 years, France went through many changes. The monarchy was abolished, and the country became a republic. The new government was based on the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The French people were given more rights, and the power was distributed more evenly among the population. However, the revolution was not without its challenges. There were many factions within the government, and the country was constantly at war. The guillotine became a symbol of the revolution, and many people lost their lives during this turbulent time. Despite the challenges, the French Revolution had a significant impact on the world. It inspired other revolutions, including the Haitian Revolution and the Latin American Wars of Independence. It also paved the way for the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, who would go on to become one of the most influential figures in European history. Overall, the French Revolution was a time of great change in France. It was a time when the people stood up against tyranny and fought for their rights. While it was not without its challenges, the French Revolution paved the way for a more democratic and equal society. The French Revolution also had a significant impact on the arts and culture. It sparked a new wave of artistic expression and creativity, as artists sought to capture the spirit of the revolution in their work. The revolution also led to the creation of new forms of art, such as political cartoons and satirical plays. One of the most significant cultural events of the French Revolution was the Reign of Terror. This was a period of extreme violence and bloodshed that lasted from 1793 to 1794. The government, led by the radical Jacobin Party, launched a campaign to root out counter-revolutionary elements and enemies of the revolution. Thousands of people were arrested and executed, including many who were innocent. The Reign of Terror was a dark chapter in French history, and it was not until the fall of Maximilien Robespierre, the leader of the Jacobin Party, that the violence began to subside. The French Revolution also had a lasting impact on the world of politics. It inspired the spread of democratic ideals and led to the creation of new forms of government. It also paved the way for the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, who would go on to become one of the most powerful and influential figures in European history. Napoleon was a military leader who rose to prominence during the French Revolution. He led France to many victories on the battlefield and eventually became the ruler of France. Napoleon's reign was marked by many important reforms, including the creation of a new legal system and the establishment of a centralized government. However, Napoleon's reign was also marked by war and conflict. He led France into many battles, including the disastrous invasion of Russia, which ultimately led to his downfall. In conclusion, the French Revolution was a significant period of change in French history. It marked the end of the monarchy and the beginning of a more democratic and equal society. While it was not without its challenges and setbacks, the French Revolution had a lasting impact on the world of politics, art, and culture. It inspired other revolutions and paved the way for the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, who would go on to shape the course of European history. Despite the challenges and controversies surrounding the French Revolution, its legacy and impact are undeniable. The revolution helped to establish new ideas of citizenship, individual rights, and the power of the people. Its principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity continue to inspire movements for social justice and democracy around the world. The French Revolution also had a profound impact on the economy and industry in France. The revolution paved the way for the rise of capitalism and the growth of industry, which helped to modernize and industrialize the country. This led to significant advancements in technology and manufacturing, as well as improvements in transportation and communication. The French Revolution also helped to spread new ideas about education and the role of women in society. During the Revolution, women played a significant role in the political and social movements, and their contributions helped to lay the groundwork for greater gender equality in France. Overall, the French Revolution was a complex and multifaceted event that had a profound impact on France and the world. Its legacy continues to be felt today, as people around the world continue to fight for the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity that were at the heart of the revolution. As we reflect on the legacy of the French Revolution, we must also remember the human toll of the violence and turmoil that occurred during this period. We must continue to work towards creating a more just and equitable society, where all people have the opportunity to thrive and succeed. The French Revolution was a period of great change and upheaval in France, and it was marked by many triumphs and tragedies. While it brought about many positive changes, such as the end of the monarchy and the establishment of democratic institutions, it also led to violence and instability. It is important to note that the French Revolution was not a singular event, but rather a series of events that unfolded over several years. It was a complex and multifaceted process that involved a wide range of actors, including politicians, intellectuals, and ordinary citizens. Throughout the revolution, there were many different factions and groups, each with their own vision for the future of France. Some were more radical than others, and there was a great deal of disagreement and conflict between these groups. Despite these challenges, the French Revolution was a transformative event that helped to shape the course of French and European history. Its legacy continues to be felt today, as people around the world continue to fight for the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity that were at the heart of the revolution. As we reflect on the French Revolution, it is important to remember the lessons that we can learn from this period of history. We must remember the importance of democracy, human rights, and social justice, and work towards creating a more just and equitable society for all. By doing so, we can honor the legacy of the French Revolution and continue to build a brighter future for ourselves and future generations. Indeed, the lessons we can learn from the French Revolution are still relevant and important today. The revolution showed us the power of the people and the importance of democratic institutions, but it also highlighted the dangers of extremism and violence. It is important to remember that change can be achieved through peaceful means and that violence and extremism often lead to more problems than solutions. The French Revolution was a stark reminder of this, as the violence and turmoil of the period led to many innocent lives being lost and much destruction. Furthermore, the French Revolution also showed us the importance of compromise and collaboration. While there were many different factions and groups with competing interests, the most successful changes came about through negotiation and compromise. In the end, the French Revolution was a transformative event that helped to shape the course of French and European history. Its legacy continues to be felt today, and we must remember the lessons we can learn from this period of history. By doing so, we can work towards creating a more just, equitable, and peaceful society for all. Thank you for watching this long video today, and I hope this video will help you.